Hi, this is David with entry number 88, maybe 87, probably 87, but maybe 88. Sorry about that, just boiled some water. Coming at you on Friday evening, Friday night. It's about 9 o'clock, give or take a minute, and I just wanted to recap. I'm home. Notice the scenery is the same. I just wanted to recap my experience this for the last 2 days. Well, first today, got up very early. I got up at about 5:30 and took a nice long walk around the area where we stayed at, which is called Gyeongju. And by now, if you've watched the other two videos, you've heard that Gyeongju used to be the capital of the Southern Empire of Korea. There used to be three competing kingdoms, and the Shilla kingdom, or dynasty, or whatever you want to call it, was in the south. Pretty cool. The city was pretty nice overall. They had a really cool shopping district, not really district, just area. Really nice, really gentrified. I almost bought some pants, but I didn't because actually I should have bought pants in retrospect. It was a really cool morning though. Got to spend, I walked through the market when it was getting set up. Just a really cool experience. I got back, we took off, got breakfast. I had a sulangtang, which is like a beef bone soup. It's very good, very rich, nice and salty, delicious. Next we went to, what do you call it, actually what did we do? Oh, we toured POSCO, which is the number 3 steel manufacturer in the world. Pretty cool actually. Had a very beautiful tour guide show us around the visitor center. Spoke really good English. Everyone was very enamored and enchanted by her. The whole POSCO story is pretty cool. It was one of the sort of, you don't want to call it a dark history, but definitely has a gray history, I think, with Korea. On the whole, I think it is beneficial for Korea, but it came at a very steep price. Essentially, the first prime minister ran the country as a dictatorship, and essentially set up a few industries that ran with full government backing and were just like extremely powerful. Like they could do anything they wanted for the greater good of the country, and they did. POSCO was one of these initiatives in the 60s that the prime minister started, and it's an amazing company. We got to tour after we got done with the visitor center. We toured the actual plant. I don't know, where they make steel. So they have a mining operation. They actually said they import 90% of raw materials from around the world, mostly Australia, and a very fascinating process. We got to go into one of the factories and watch the steel being rolled out from from liquid steel, or what do you call it, molten steel, to big sheets of steel that were like 150 feet long, just on a single rolling bed, just back and forth through the heater and through the roller, back and forth. And it got UV treated, UVC light. Not exactly sure what that's for, but it was pretty cool. Got done with that and headed out. Visited. Did we do? Visited a school. No, we didn't get to visit the school. We visited a war site, and then from there we had lunch, which was a traditional Korean meal, very traditional. Like, traditionally, it's not really a single menu item. It's just like a huge thing of little side dishes, and that's what it was. So some people complain that there wasn't any meat, but it was fine, because the last couple nights we had pretty indulgent dinners. The night before, on Wednesday, we had duck galbi, which is basically a hamburger steak, but like with Asian or Korean ingredients. That was an amazing meal, but unfortunately it was right before we had all stuffed ourselves on bungeoppang, those red bean cakes. So after we finished lunch, we just went to a war site where they had the most southern conflict between North Korea and South Korea before the U.S. stepped in and kicked their asses all the way back up to China. And then we drove to Wonju. From Wonju, we took the bus back to Gangneung, and then I walked back from the station. Now I'm here. I was debating whether to go out again to get dinner, but I'll just make some ramen and call it a night, because I'm pretty tired and it's very cold. In Wonju, it's like legit snowing. There's ice everywhere. It's really cool. I figure we're about a week out from that, because it's pretty wicked. It's wicked cold. Like, there's frozen puddles of water, but there's no snow. So that's about it. I think overall the trip went really well. Actually watched some an impromptu dance, like high school dance team doing some freestyle dancing out in the quad area, which was cool. But I think, like I was saying, overall very good trip. Very interesting. That Gyeongju area is very nice. If you're watching this and you live in that area, I'm jealous, because it's really cool. It's a little smaller than Gangneung. Actually, it might be about the same size. I don't know, but I feel like it's pretty big. Has a much bigger shopping area. But yeah, I think overall it was a very good trip, very good experience, and I'm glad I went. Thank you for watching entry number 8788, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, and my friend Pat's coming in, so that should be interesting. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.